Race 2, the first leg of the place accumulator, is an MR65 handicap over 1,400 metres. The second race due off at 10 past 1. And Warren, for me, this is one of the more difficult races on the card. Higher Purpose obviously comes into the race with arguably the best form, and he's been consistent in his last 3 starts. So he probably is the one to beat. But given the nature of this sort of handicap at this sort of level, there could be an upset. I quite like the chances of Zura. The mare Capriccio is quite at home over the course and distance. Night Warrior, Grand Maestro, Great Guy, all warrant consideration. But I guess Higher Purpose does set the standards. And for many who will be taking smaller perms, may appeal as a place accumulator banker in those small perms that they may take a few times.
Yes, they're going to have to be brave, and that's what it's about, being brave and bold and structure. You possibly could bank a Higher Purpose in the PA for those smaller players. I'm not wild on his chances. He's certainly got a chance. He won very well last time. He was good to us last time, so we don't turn our back on him. But it's, as you said, it is that kind of race where it's so open. I'm glad you mentioned number 3, Zura, because he's my narrow first choice. 561 days since he's last won. He's never too far off the action. So I can see why they've continued with him. He's going to win another race one of these days, and it could well be on Monday. Rachel Venica riding so well, neatly drawn. There's 2 horses, Graham, that I'd like your opinion on. 2 lurkers. I've found 2 lurkers in the race. One is number 4, Norland, is returning from a 152-day rest, but is dropping in the ratings. Also never too far off the action. And the other of the lurker, which I prefer a lot more than Norland, is number 7, Night Warrior. Dropped from an 88 to a 65, finished 4th to Parktown once upon a time, ran on powerfully last time. That's a stable companion to Higher Purpose.
Well, firstly, I think Night Warrior is very much alive. Dennis Bosch holds quite a strong hand with Higher Purpose and Night Warrior, and he's engaged 2 leading riders in the form of Richard Ferree and Warren Kennedy. So yes, Night Warrior is very much alive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him involved in the finish. Not in the camp of number 4, Norland, now a 7-year-old, the son of Noordruk Flyer. He does know what winning's all about. He has won 4 races in his career, but it's been a long time since he was last in the winner's enclosure, and for me, his recent form doesn't inspire any confidence. Like you, I do have a quiet fancy for number 3, Zura. I think that one's going to bounce back, and he's certainly a nice swinger, exacta, trifecta, quartet consideration. But you can't ignore Grand Maestro and Great Guy. They both ran exceptionally well behind Jonathan, and there's no reason why they shouldn't hold that sort of form. So if Higher Purpose doesn't deliver, then any of those that we've mentioned, I think, must have a chance of upsetting the apple cart.
Even a horse like number 6, Capriccio, for Paul Gadsby and Ashton Aries. This mare ran second last time. She's got a chance of going one better. But that's the first leg of the place accumulator, race 2. We'll see you just now for race 3.